At some point in your life, you may have found yourself using the phrase, "I don't run unless someone is chasing me." Well, in case you change your mind, I've prepared a speech all for you. Hi, my name is Zoe Hardeman, and today I'm going to be informing you about how to train for a half marathon. First of all, I want to acknowledge that training for a half marathon can be an incredibly daunting task, especially for someone who's never ran before. I want to use the words of Adidas runner coach for New York City, Jessie Zappo, to encourage you. She tells her athletes to start today and start small. What she means by this is that she doesn't want her athletes to become discouraged by the workout that's ahead of them or the other athletes around them. We need to work hard and trust the process, and we will reap results. But to first trust the process, we have to find that process. If you Google half marathon training plans, thousands of different things are going to pop up. And you don't just want to click on the first thing that you see. You want to find something that's credible and that works for you, because we all have different schedules and we're all at different levels of running. Someone who's been running for 5 years or more doesn't need really to run the same plan as someone who's only been running for a month. Some places to look for these plans would be Nike Run Club, which is a completely free app that offers different coaching advice, as well as different half marathon, marathon, and 5K distance plans over different courses of time, whether it's 5 weeks, 8 weeks, or 16 weeks, you get the picture. Another really good resource to use would be Runner's World, which is not completely free. You can get some free plans and some free advice from them, but most of the things you need would be under a paid subscription. They do, however, offer lots of helpful things, including information about resting, wellness, hydration, physical injuries, things like that. They also offer lots about nutrition, which they've consulted with doctors and medical professionals. Nutrition happens to be our next topic. In the same way that you wouldn't get in your car for a cross-country road trip without any gas in your tank, you don't want to do this as a runner, because your body's not going to be able to perform at the level it should, and it's just not going to react well to your workout. So you want to make sure you're fueling your body. Gavin Vanderwall wrote an article for Helpline about what you should be putting into your body before, during, and after your run. So before your run, you want to focus on carbohydrates with just a little bit of protein so that your body is fueled, because carbs are going to be your body's main energy source. Things like bananas and peanut butter, oatmeal, or some toast with some honey. During your run, you want to focus on some electrolytes and maybe a little bit of sugar. Things like gummy bears even can be really good, and electrolyte drinks like Gatorade or Powerade can be good as well. And then after your run, you want to focus on your protein, because it helps your muscles to recover. You can get some carbs in, and fruits and vegetables never hurt. So think like chicken and potatoes, or chicken and pasta, beef, rice, things like that are always good for you. And it never hurts to treat yourself and things like that. You also want to make sure that you're hydrated before, during, and after your run. This doesn't mean chugging a bunch of water all at once. You do need to be hydrated with water, but you also want to put some salt in that water, whether it's using salt tablets, Gatorade, Powerade, or running specific products such as things that Bare Performance Nutrition offers, which would be G1M Sport, which is a carbohydrate and electrolyte mix that you can put in your water to drink throughout your run or before or after, as well as their electrolyte mix, which is really good as well. The last thing I wanted to speak about is something that's probably the least spoken about thing in the athletic community, which is your rest and your recovery. We live in a world of hustle culture where you constantly have to be grinding 24/7, and that's how we're going to get our goals. When in reality, if we do that as a runner or as an athlete, or really in anything we do, we're going to be really exhausted. Our muscles are going to become tired. We're going to start dreading our workouts, and we don't want that. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Ben Connolly stresses this when he's talking to runners, how sleep is essential for your workout to go well and for your body to recover from that workout. And if you're not giving yourself rest and sleep, you are not going to recover from the workout, and it's just going to be a domino effect. You're not going to be able to work as hard. So sleep and rest days, breaking up your training. Don't run hard 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You want to make sure that you're moving your runs around, and you want to make sure you're listening to your body, especially if something is hurting. You may need to rest, or you may be extra tired after a run, and you may need to rest. While there are thousands of steps you take in training for a half marathon, we've just discussed 3 of them. You want to make sure you find a plan that works for you. You want to fuel your body while you're running that plan, and you also want to make sure you're getting enough sleep and you're taking your rest days. I'll see you at the finish line.